Test. First. Alright. We're live! It's alive! Alright, well, welcome to the stream of the century. My name's Patrick, and I'm gonna be taking you through, um, creating, this lady called Mung's wife. If you're new to the stream, I'm developing a game called Tale of Mung. In this game, Mung, the main character, actually, we'll save that for later. You know, we don't want to spoil it all from the start. You know what I mean? That was horrible. I'm sorry for subjecting you to that. But anyway, welcome. So today, if you missed the last stream, which I guess you did because no one watched it, we were making Mung's wife, and we made a nice little concept art. And so we'll be continuing because we only did the front view, and when you make concept art, from my understanding, which is small, you have to do the front, the side, and the back because it's supposed to help with 3D modeling. So, you know, if you just did the front, I mean, yeah, that'll help for like most cases, but you know, if a character's got like a tail or something, you'd have no idea. I think that's why you're supposed to do it like that. You know, so that you can truly bring your ideas to life. It's like a video game, but like in real life. So, Mung's wife. Let me tell you a bit about Mung's wife. She's married to Mung, the main character. Her legal name is Mung's wife. I got a suggestion from a fan that I should change it to Wung's mum, uh, since her child is called Wung. And while that is a good idea, I will consider it. But I don't know, Mung's wife just like everyone knows Mung, but you know people might forget who Wung is because he gets kidnapped. And so far, I'd say the best character that I'm really looking forward to making is probably Blue Cat. I don't know if you know, but his brother is called Green Cat. But Blue Cat is green and Green Cat is blue because their parents were green-blue colorblind. And that's the very funny joke. Anyway. So. Welcome. I said welcome again. We're going to continue with this concept art. For some reason, before the stream, I didn't actually, what's the word? I didn't set up my tablet. That was it. Yeah, that's what I did wrong. So I'm going to have to set up my tablet now. Please be kind and wait for me to finish. You see, Mung's the Whoa! Whoa! That was pretty cool. Mung would wait. I just want you to know, sitting at home, if you're like, this is getting boring, I'm gonna quit out. Mung would wait. See, Mung's the kind of guy who would just wait. You know, he would say to himself, you know, I'm just Mung and I'm just built like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to go around and get the cable and pull it up. Unless I can I see it from here? This is gonna be intense. Buckle up, because I'm about to stand up. And when you see my when you see my bulking stature, you're gonna be scared. But don't worry, I won't hurt you. Where is this dang thing? Where is it? Where is it? I actually can't find it. Where the hell? Where's it gone? Where is it? Oh, there it is. I found it. Here we go. Whew. Sorry, I'm having to stand up like that. It's just very tiring. You can't tell I'm in incredibly good shape. The the ideal human shape. Shape? Fitness? I don't know. We're gonna get into it. So first we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna ooh yeah, and you can still see me. Hey there. Hold on, before we get started properly, I need to hydrate. Shout out to Evian, uh, Highland Spring. Shout out to Highland Spring, making water since since uh since a long time ago. It doesn't say on the bottle. Pretty bad branding. I mean, usually on the bottle or whatever it says like, this business started in 1822, and it's lasted till now. Ah, sorry, I just did a 20 kilometer run um across the world, so I'm quite tired. Okay, that was a lie. I took my dog for a walk. Um, and let's be honest, it wasn't. It shouldn't have tired me out as much as it has. But we run with it. So here you go. Here's our current draft for Mung's wife. She's a wholesome lady. She's got like drawn on lipstick like fucking like that one character in One Piece. But other than that, I quite like the colours. I don't know about you, but I think I quite like the colours. I mean, her arms are a bit weird, and she's not got fingers. But we don't need fingers for concept art because everyone knows what fingers look like. You know what a finger looks like, right? You're not an idiot. You're not a big stinking idiot. You know what fingers look like. So we don't really need to put in the concept art the fingers. I mean, most people do it just like for flair, but honestly, it's not needed. These Lego hands will fucking do the job. Sorry, I swore. I swear did. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so the side view. Okay. Actually, I have no idea how this is going to work. Because I've sort of drawn her hair from the front. And I'll be honest, I don't know what it's going to look like from the side. Okay, well, we know it's got bangs here. We know those come down, so we'll start with those. And we know she's got like a bun here. Okay, that looks awful. Okay. I guess her hair can go like this. Ugh! Alright, and then we got the bun here. Yeah. I guess that looks good. Not really. Is that what buns look like? Hold on, I'm gonna need to get some. I'm gonna need to get some reference here. I don't actually know what a hair bun looks like. Let's find one where. Okay, this one's at like the bottom. I don't want one that's at the bottom. I want like a top one. Oh god, I'm sweating so bad. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. All this hair bun talk is getting me all riled up. Okay, this one's perfect. Okay, that's actually bro. When you see this reference image, you're gonna realize that actually I found the perfect image. All right. Okay, it's a bit big. Okay, there you go. Okay, back to the layer. Okay, wait, actually, is that on the right layer? Well, whatever. So it sort of does like. Oops. Okay, well, let's go. Let's just erase what we've done. Okay, so it sort of goes like this. So imagine this is a her, and you know it. I don't know why. So imagine it like this, right? So it goes like this and then stops here. Oh, that looks so weird. Why is her head so small? Fuck it, it'll do. And then we sort of get this like, okay, that looks like a yarmulke, to be honest. Uh, okay, not ideal. It's weird because it sort of does just like it does sort of like cut in like this. I guess that's how it is. Oh my god. I genuinely don't know what the fuck I've done. I feel like okay, I feel I don't know. I don't know how the hell does her work? I mean, hers like pretty much like all in the bun, but clearly she's got some left. I don't. Maybe it wasn't the perfect reference image. Okay, well, looking at this. Okay, so you can sort of have like. Okay, so you can sort of have it still come out in the front, but then it like. So it comes from like the top. Okay, so you know what? We'll just start again. Okay, so first. So we'll start with just the general shape. All right, that's the eye. Uh, I don't like that, to be honest. It's like fucking Pepe. Hold on. That is not. That is not. Who is this? Hold on. You know what? Let's finish this, Joy. This could be some other guy. That's an alien. He's just like he's just watching. You know, he's like, damn, that's a great drawing. No, he's actually judging. I think he looks like he's judging me. I'm gonna kill him for that. Die. No, I'm but an alien fiend. Okay, so alright, alright. So we do like this, and we do like this. Okay. Alright, well, that is horrendous. How do you draw profile? I don't know how people do it so easily. Face is too long. I'm just gonna start again. We're just gonna keep doing it until we get a good shape, I think. Maybe I'm worrying too much about how this looks. Okay. Okay, we'll take that. Oh my god. Never mind. We won't take that. That doesn't look good. That looks so weird. Who is this guy? Hold on, let me finish this drawing. Hold on. Okay, there we go. That looks really good. But you know what? We're gonna have to say goodbye to him. You know, we're wasting too much time on this. We shouldn't spend too much time on this because again, it's just to get the original shit. You know what? I think the problem is I'm not going. I should zoom in more. I can't draw I can't draw normal looking characters. The joke was that Mung's wife was gonna be like this like normal person, but I physically can't draw a normal person. I can't do it, man. Look, we'll do the eyes first, and then okay. There's the eye. That doesn't look very good. Well, whatever. Okay. That chin is too strong, bro. Okay, you know what? Let's just do it like this. There you go. She's got a flat face. That's what we've decided. That's not what ears look like. Um, how do you do ears again? There's like a bit that goes like this, and then there's like, this hole here, and there's, this part, and then this part that goes like that, and then, the ear hole. I guess that's good enough. Okay, so then we sort of do like this sort of thing. Hold on. So we sort of do this sort of. Okay. That looks so bad. But you know what? It's good enough. It's good enough. We'll have to figure out the hair in 3D. I don't I just can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. It just doesn't make sense to me. Let's get rid of this lady. Okay, well at least the dimensions are kind of the same. Kind of looks like an alien though. I think I made the eye too like big. Oh well. Well, we'll just at this point I just want to get into the modeling, so we'll just hurry up with it. So we got this sort of like shape. Oopsie. Fucking hunchback. Okay, sorry. Okay, what do bodies look like? What does a what does a body look like again? I don't remember. Uh, okay. Oh, okay. So it goes like, okay, okay. I think the front's good. I think I just need to get this. She's so skinny. Hold on. I feel like I've done this wrong. She's like a fucking stick insect. This looks awful. Oh, you know what? That's all right. Why she's? You know what? We'll take it. Okay, no, that shouldn't look like that. Okay, so we've got the apron. It comes out like this. And the dress comes out like this. Okay. My God. No, that is that just looks so strange. I've just made it too skinny. Hold on. This this truly is the craziest thing I think anyone's ever drawn. It's just like it's actually scary. It's actually really scary. No. Again, I don't know what feet look like. Okay, that wouldn't look too bad if not for the fact that I've made. Okay. Uh, is that? I think it should be a bit further forward, further backwards. Sorry. I mean, that doesn't look too bad, right? The head is just a fucking mess. We've got like a bit of a hunchback going on as well, but we won't worry about that. Okay. That is awful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So we've made we've made we've made a bit of an error. Um I don't know how you draw humans. How do you draw humans anyway? What does a human look like? This looks like an alien. It's like Uncanny Valley. It's like this looks like something pretending to be human. This is like this is like a child's rendition of like what a woman looks like, and then this is like an alien trying to be a woman. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to move on because we've spent too long on this. We'll we'll make a bit of an improvement here though. Look, I know we could spend more time on this, right? But it doesn't really accomplish anything if we do, which is the problem. Like all that time spent trying to make this look better, and realistically, I don't think it'll really help out. Like all we really need to know about this in particular is just what the hair looks like from the side. And even though it doesn't look great, we've sort of got a bit of a template that we can work off of. No, I mean, let's be honest, we're just gonna have to figure it out in 3D until it looks good. Which sucks, but what can you do? Okay, so we'll do a fill. We need to get this color. We need to do a fill of this, and this, all of this. Okay. Look, we'll do the hair from the front first, and then we'll go to the side, and then try and get it to look a bit better. Because the front hair, we can work off of that, right? We can work off of that. We can work with it. We're gonna do some techers here. We're gonna make it slightly darker for the ear. Yeah, doesn't look too bad now, does it? Oops. I mean, it would probably be darker around the eyebrow, but we're not going to worry too much about shading because it's just concept. You know, the lighting would be completely different anyway, depending on what's going on in the game. It's not like it's not like a picture, right? At least that's my understanding of concept. There you go. You know, with the colour, no, it still looks bad, but it doesn't look as bad as it did without the colour. Admittedly. Alright. Fucking lips. That fucking looks scary. That is scary. Okay, the neck is dangerously thin. Honestly, I worry for Mung. You know, that you'd want to just like break her neck just by like, you know, breathing in her direction. I mean, Mung's a powerful character, though. To be fair, he knows to control his strength. Anyway, let's put the accents on this dress. Make it poppin', as they say in actually, I don't think that has. Yeah, could probably apply the color from here. What? That's the wrong color, baby. I must have got the Must have got. Ooh, oh no! Focusing, focusing, and focusing, and focusing. Okay, that hasn't really gone well. There you go. Whoa. And bleh. Okay. Bit monstrous, but I suppose it sort of gets our point across. Not really. It looks bad. Let's be honest. Let's just stop holding back. It looks shit. But you know what? It'll do the job. Now for this one, we want to make sure we get the right proportions. For the side view, it sort of doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess it does actually. We should have really drawn over. But you know, we're just gonna edit the front view. That'll probably speed it up a little bit. Okay, so increase the size of the eraser a little bit. The head does look slightly different, because like, yeah, because actually, now that I think about it, you don't really have a back chin, do you? It just sort of joins the head. So we just want to sort of do like this. And then make the bun more pronounced. Make the bun more pronounced in the back. So that it's like we're looking at it from behind. And then we get the hair color. And then we fill it in. And it's not bad actually. It's not bad actually. To be fair, these parts here should probably be like this. They should probably be like reversed. No, that just looks weird. They need to be reversed, don't they? Nah, we're gonna do something that might be a bit strange. We're gonna go here and we're gonna do a. We're just gonna flip, edit, flip horizontal. Oop. What the hell? How do you edit, transform, flip horizontal? Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what it. I think that's what it would look like. Yeah. In fact, we should just do it with the whole thing, shouldn't we? So yeah, see that would be like that, wouldn't it? See, that looks a lot more. Looks a lot better, I think. Has it done the hands automatically? No, no, no. The hands need to be rotated, like vertically. Now, here's the question. What would the dress look like from behind? Okay, her hand's a bit broken, but that's alright. That is what it would look like, right? Yeah, I think so. Yada-dee, yada-doo. I'm having a poo. I'm shit in the bed here, to be honest. I'm not doing a good job. This is really messed up. There you go. That's a bit better. Oh no, oh no. Oh me, oh my. I've got to connect this perfectly. Nope. I gotta do a perfect little stroke here. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright. That can stay. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think we want this to be... Actually, is that how dresses work? What would... Wish I still had my reference. Would it look good if it was all the way around or just in the front? Just in the front, I reckon. Yeah, just in the front. I don't think it would look good if it was all the way around. Okay, so we want to get this material here, and then we want to blue. Oops. Yeah. And oops. Sorry, what we should do is erase this part here. Alright. Then fill her in. Yes. And then this, we're gonna have to redo this completely. So first, we'll just straight up delete one of the legs. And then we want to grab this one, and we want to just reverse it, you know, do our little horizontal. What is this fucking Marilyn Monroe pose? Oh yeah, that's good. Whatever. And then delete that. Make the brush size a bit smaller, so we can erase this part of the leg. And then just get a new little thing there. And then we'd have a start of the heel, which then goes down into a sort of thing like that, and then the and front be like that, like that. That doesn't look right. How do heels work? I don't know how this stuff works. How the fuck? How does it look? What does it look like? I don't. You know, actually, I think you can sort of see, like, I think it goes like this, and then you sort of do this, and then this comes down here, which then blue, and then blue, and then I think this part comes like this, and then you sort of do this, and this. No, that doesn't look right. Sorry, we're gonna have to get some more reference images. Let me have a little look. Oh, it seemed like they actually have like a strap. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm trying to get a good Sorry, excuse me. I'm trying to get a good image. Okay. So it's actually like this. Like, so you have the part like that goes here, and then there's a sort of strap that goes around here, and then this is the shoe itself, which then goes down into like a thing like this, and then you've got the blue, look, the blue, which then goes blue. Like, okay, well, we've got the shape right, but wrong way around. Would it look good if we flipped it? Just a flip merchant at this point. Would that look good? You know what? Yeah, that looks decent. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad actually. I mean, it looks a little bad. We should also have like a thing that goes like that, and then erase. Ooh, erase like this part here. Wait. Wait, I'm confused. Hold on, sorry. Uh, yeah, sorry. No, this part is like the foot, so you want to do like that. That is weird. Okay, think I'm starting to get it. At this point, we're just gonna take it. How long can a man spend drawing a shoe anyway? Oh, oopsie, oopsie. And then of course her shoe is red, so you want to. I just realized it doesn't look right from the side, or or even front. Yeah. It looks fine from the front, but on the back we should probably make it look a bit better. And then again, use our little tackers to make this part a bit. Yeah. Okay. Um. Hold on. Wait. How does it connect though? Oh. Oh. Sorry. It's actually. This is supposed to like. Sorry. No. This is. So this part's supposed to be like this. Oops. And then we'll sort of finish this off here because it's supposed to connect. Like this. There you go. There you go. Now let's copy, move, flip horizontally, and then put it here. Okay. Merge layer below. Blake. Erase this leg part because it's not accurate. Not accurate at all. I hate inaccuracy. Makes me so mad. I hate when people are inaccurate about things. Like when it tells me it's gonna rain, but then it doesn't rain. Urgh. Okay, she sort of looks like she's trying to hug the world there. Okay, come on. You gotta give it to me there. Those shoes look fire. She's rocking them shoes. The side view may look like an alien-like creature from another plane of existence. The back view might be the best yet. Clearly, I have a weakness here. That's drawing things from the side. Because the arms are like at the side as well. They're not right. I suppose that is what it would look like. I guess that is what it would look like actually. Oh, sorry, I just colored in the whole background. Okay, well, I don't think there's really any point fixing this, but we'll try anyway. So basically, it's the same exact thing, but we just have like this part here should be skin, right? And then this part should also be skin. Sorry, you know, we'll just do that. We'll just do it again. Sorry. No, we'll have to just erase the whole thing. Oops. Sorry, what would it look like from the side, actually? Guess like, yeah, I guess like that. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. We'll just try it like that. I mean, let's be honest. How we can't really salvage this side view very much. Yeah, I mean, it looks alright. Foot's a bit big. Alright. There it is. There's Mung's wife in concept art. Yes! Whew. Do you like gaming? Do you like gaming? Are you a gamer? Well, let me tell you, sir. I'm a gamer. Hold on. That looked weird. Let me tell you what you are, sir. You're a gamer. And gamers like you, they game. Check out Tale of Mung. Coming this Saturday. To a cinema near you. Oh! Drop my pen. Okay. That took so much longer than it should have. But now we can finally start modeling. Finally start modeling this baby, which I'm excited about. Blender rules. Whee! Okay, let's just get some hydration first. First and foremost, most important thing to do is stay hydrated. All right. So let's switch over to Blender. I'll be using this as reference when we start blending. Is that the term? You start blending? Oh? Oh? Actually, let's save this. There you go. Okay. Ugh. Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch over. Alright, so. Blue. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Oh, oopsie. Oh, oi, 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 oi. Is this fun? Does that look good? What's your favorite blender? My favorite blender thing is to watch Blender while it's okay. Well, the aspect ratio is not quite right. Ah, yes, it's probably because of the taskbar being missing. So we've got this icosphere, and we know Mung is about an icosphere big. So we're gonna use that as we're gonna use that as a scale. Yeah, scaling. That's right, scale. So we know we're gonna have to think. We're gonna have to use some. We're gonna have to use a brain here a bit. We know mathematically. We know Mung is 6'5", and Mung's wife. I don't remember what I put down for Mung's wife. We're gonna have to go into our files, and we're gonna have to find. Okay, actually, where is it? Where is it? Tail Mung. Okay. Models, no. Character sheets. Okay. So Mung is 6'5". Mung's wife is 9'5", right? So that's a difference of. Let's get a calculator out. Let's convert that to centimeters. That'll be an easier conversion. What? Okay, we're kinda. Ooh. We need a conversion here. Oh my god. Okay, 6'5" is 195.58 centimeters. Okay. Good. Which means. Oh, right. So. Sorry, I'm just looking up, like, conversions, because I can't do it in my head. So 9 foot is 274.32 centimeters. $12.7. So 286. 287.02. Okay, so Mung's wife is 287.02 centimeters. If Mung is 195.58 centimeters, then we add them together to get the max. And then if we divide it by 190, hold on, I forgot. 5.58. Yeah. Sorry, other way around. 482.6. 40. 2.6. Crap. $42.6. So Mung's wife is like 2 Mungs tall. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't like using my brain when I'm not in work. Listen. We can just eyeball it, to be fair. Okay. Okay, well, she's about 1 Mung and a half tall. Okay, a Mung and a half tall. That's how we're gonna measure it. So we'll add another isosphere. Icosphere. We'll make sure it's directly on top. Uh, God damn it! Okay, and then we'll make this 0.5 meters. So this is exactly half. So that is basically Mung's wife. That's as tall as Mung's wife should be. That's actually really not that much taller. You know what? We're gonna retcon the official heights. I know this is a big no-no, but to be fair, I've not even made the lady yet, so it's fine. Instead of being like 6'5", she's gonna be like 15 foot tall. I want it to be 3 Mungs high. This is how we're gonna measure everything in the game, by the way. We're just gonna pile these spheres on top of each other, so we can be like, okay, this thing's gonna be like 7 Mungs high, because that's how you do games, all right. But it's a stupid way of scaling, but you know what, it works. So she's gonna be 3 Mungs high. So you imagine this is Mung, this will be Mung's wife next to him. But, to be fair, actually, no, it's not quite accurate because he has legs that pop out. Oh, crap. Can we like add, can we like import a Blender file? Can we, is it possible for us to just, okay, what if we, don't save. Okay, what if we, is it possible to just add a, right, okay, don't save, layout. Okay, so let's grab all of these and let's, can we group these? Okay, I'm gonna see if you can just, let's see. Okay. Okay, there we go. There he is. All right. Oh god. We don't need the entire thing, but you know what? It's kind of funny. I think if we do Control D, we get, oh my god. Never mind. So what we're doing here is we're using our main character to scale to Mung's wife. Um, to be fair, we probably don't need to. Oh my god, Mung! I'm so sorry. The one thing that separated you, that made you unique, I've deleted. Now you're just this weird thing. Let's delete side. Oh, eh, no, no! He's lost an eye. Mung! Oh, his tongue. Oh. Oh, at least he's got his other eye. No, he's dead. No, Mung. Mung. Anyway, so we're gonna add an icosphere. We're gonna make this. Oopsie. So we're adding an icosphere. We want to give it some subdivisions. We'll go for 6. So this will be. Um, I guess we could make it like. There is a way to focus on stuff, isn't there? Like, isn't there like a way to like. Oh, shit. 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 Swear there's like a way to like focus on something. I wish it was like, Unreal where you could just move around with your, cause you can just press F in Unreal and it just focuses on the current object. Okay, so then we go to sculpting. Why is it trying to sculpt that? You know, I get the feeling that. Okay, hold on. There's got to be a way to focus on an object. I don't. Okay, so the way to do it is by pressing on the numpad. Uh, oh, great. Fly's gone in. Stupid fly. Okay, so. I guess we'll start with the face. So, okay. So. Go, get out of my room. Get out! Taught him a lesson. Okay, so. Get. Wish this guy would leave me alone. Okay, so. Oops, wrong way. So we want to draw. forgot. We need to mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the funniest of them all? Okay, so you've got to make sure you're facing the right way as well. That's rather important. Actually, hold on. I remember there's like techers you can use. You can like grab the bot. You can make the radius like very big, and you can grab this. You mirror, and then you can grab like the bottom. Okay. I don't know. What is it? Grab? Maybe it's too big. Oopsie. Oh, it's because my strength is like 100. Why is that the case? It's moving the whole object. I just want to move the bottom part for God's sake. So yeah, and then you can sort of move this around, make a sort of human-like shape. There you go, and then we can like draw some eyeballs. Oops. Can shrink this to like 50. Okay. So for some reason, why is this happening to me? Okay, that's all right, I suppose. And then we can turn this off, and then draw the nose. For God's sake, we should do grab. Way too big. Let's just make the radius like way smaller. I think it'd be better just to draw it actually. Okay, and then, by the way, I know it's off. It's just very slightly off, but I don't understand how this friggin'. That's gonna be really annoying, isn't it? Actually. Also, the chin should be further forward. It's alright. We can fix it later. Okay, this is just a concept. and then we can just make like a nice little smile. Actually, we should just do something like that. You know what? We might have to remesh it. How do you remesh something? What, custom? Modifiers, properties, constant, remesh. Okay. Remesh. Alright. We've lost. What the hell? Quad? What's gonna happen? How does this work? How do you use this? I don't understand, man. I don't know how to use this dino topology. Yo. Let's just look it up. Wait, so now it just sort of works? Doesn't work. How does this make any sense? I don't know how to do this. Whatever. Okay. So like that, but then for the okay. That's completely ruined it. Okay, yeah, sorry, that's not very good. I don't want that. That's just ruined it. No. No. Oh. Okay, well that's horrifying. I don't get it. All right. Oh, God. How do you do Blender? How do you make models? I don't get it. I don't understand how this works. How the hell do people use this? Oh, hold on. This is kind of pog. What is that, bro? Why is it so polygon? It's so polygonal. I hate this. I genuinely hate it. Hold on, let's Let's just remesh it. Oh, I, I think I think I've done a bad. Oh no, no. Well, I suppose maybe it's for the best that we have to start again. My computer. Oh, my PC. Guys, I think we've broken it. No, no. Hello. Um. So I'll be frank. Um. We kind of crashed my PC. Um. I I clicked retopology, or sorry, remesh, and yeah, it just like completely broke my computer. Um. So oops. Uh. I think I need to research more Blender. Uh. Until I take another crack at modeling. So I think for today, just for today, I'm gonna end the stream early, and I'm gonna do some research on Blender, uh, in preparation for tomorrow when we actually try modeling it for real. Cause clearly, I don't know what I'm doing, and it looks horrendous. It was fine, and you know what? I think we're gonna have to redo Mung because let's be frank, the horrid version I made in like 2 seconds genuinely looks better than what I spent hours making last week. Um, but this is the hard part of game dev, right? When you're learning something new, it's hard to know. I dropped my pen. It's hard to know when to start. When do you start just creating stuff? And I think the answer is right away, because when you try and make something in Blender and then you go, okay, I can't do this. You it might to be honest, it's gonna make you feel like you want to give up, but that's just a chance to like go, okay, well, if I want to keep on making games, I want to keep on making models, I'm gonna have to look up how to do this. So that's why it's good. It's good. I'll just leave it at that. It's good. Um, yeah. I mean, I'm slightly disappointed because I wanted to see what I could do just without any sort of research. But let's be honest, it's just not looking good. The thing that I need to know is just the very basics. Like once you know the basics, you can work from there. I just need to know how do you. I know how to sculpt. I know all the tools now, but all I need to know is how do you get it to be symmetrical. How do you get it to remesh so it looks good without just ruining everything? And how do you keep it looking a high resolution? Because it just instantly becomes like this weird polygon mess whenever I try it. But then other people have this like crazy fish thing, which is like, how do you even get to that point? Anyway, I'm gonna do some research and I'll come back. I'll let you know my findings. Um, well, that's that. I'll see you folks tomorrow. Hopefully, if we're still not very good at Blender tomorrow, which we probably won't be, we'll just do some more concepts. We'll make the concepts for Mung, Kung, Magnolia, and Barbados. Because I can do the concept art. I mean, not amazingly, but good enough. And that's sort of where I want to get for Blender as well. Is just good enough. Because hey, it's your first game. When it's your first game, good enough is fine, and that's an important distinction to make. We're not making Assassin's Creed on our first try. Assassin's Creed is a bad example. It's not very good these days, but it used to be good. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was a great game. When I was a kid, I used to play it all the time. Admittedly, not very well. I'd just run around killing random people and then fail the game, and I'd go, "This is bullshit! Why does it not let me kill everyone?" Well, anyway, we got the concept done for Mung's wife. That's the main thing. We've done something. We've made progress somewhere. In fact, possibly tomorrow we'll start trying to make some music, because I feel like I can start with the music somewhat while we study up on Blender. But we'll see how I feel. Alright guys,